Hello there, listeners. Here is Maya speaking. Today is Marth. Um, Wait a minute. Let me think about it. I think it Marth 4th or 5th or something as so. Like a day or two after the last episode I record. Um, uh, it's been two pretty quiet days here in northern Israel. Now I say quiet, I mean there was like alarms and bombs maybe once or twice during the day. That means quiet. Now the reason that I just start making this episode is because I saw that. You see this thing flying in the sky? What do you think it is? This is a ballistic missile, and it's falling down. What just happened? Boom. No sound. But you saw that, right? So yeah, I'm happy that I managed to catch this because I've been speaking about this kind of experience of seeing kind of weird stuff in the sky and hearing or not hearing weird voices. Like sometimes it's weird voices, and sometimes it's weird quiet. And yeah, so I'm glad I managed to catch one of those moments at least in like a video. Um, yeah, I was actually making some WhatsApp record for a friend, and I just saw this thing in the sky, and I stopped to make the episode. So, okay, about I think in the preview episode I said that there is a military camp that was set in the village, and I went there and shouted at the soldiers and put up signs and all kind of stuff. You see, just because if you have military camp in your village, it means that your village become a target. I was amazed to see that people in the village are not realizing it, or that maybe in some way I'm wrong. I don't know. People told me, no, that doesn't make you a target if you have missiles like shooting out of your village. Come on. And I was like, really? It, I think it does make me a target. um, but yeah, people in the it was not very pleasant experience. People were I was like trying to do stuff to take the military away from the village, and some people were like, no, we want the soldiers to be here, we love the soldiers, they protect us. But no, they're sitting in the village and making us into a target. I don't know, this is how I see things. Some people told me that I'm wrong, but I don't know. That's how it felt. Anyway, they took them out like a day after, so I don't have a military camp in my village now, which is great. um, and it's been pretty quiet. Well, Hezbollah started shooting into northern Israel. In the early episodes of this series, it was mostly from Iran, and now Hezbollah is back into that. Um, Weird stuff going on, huh? Like Iran is attacking on the military bases of U.S. and all kind of other countries become pissed off, and they kill Khamenei and all this and stuff. And in Israel, you don't hear much criticism against the war. Also, outside, when I speak with like friends from abroad, I think, I think many people think it's like a good idea because like the Hezbollah is like the main evil or something. But I don't know. I really doubt that anything good will come out of it. Really, they say that they're there to release the Iranian people, and all the Iranian people are like very excited to get their country released. I don't know. Maybe it seems weird. Someone told me. Actually, I saw someone write it in some WhatsApp group that like, do you really believe that those people that are like so extremely corrupted and like dragging us again and again into war to keep the public eyes off their like corruptness, like do you really expect them to Do you trust them to make the right move with the war? People that been dragging us in this shit for since like what, it's like 3 years now, right? Could it be 3 years? No, but like 2.5 maybe or something years of war that they've been dragging us in. And every time they say, we kill this guy and we kill this guy and we won the war and we will win the war, and everything stays as shit as it is. Here, they just said that they beat up Hezbollah. Hezbollah is done. They still shoot missiles. Last time they had a war with Iran, they finished it saying like, we destroyed them completely, they're gone, like we had great victory, and now they're having another round, and every time they finish with one enemy, they find another. How can you trust them? I don't know. What else? Yeah, I think an interesting thing to speak about is the fact that here I am speaking about the war and not about all the Netanyahu's trials, for example. No one speak about Netanyahu's trials, or the whole thing for Trump, or the whole thing with Epstein, right? No one speak about that now because everyone speak about the war, um, about the whole, I don't know. There is a bunch of corruption, crazy things like there is like Netanyahu assistant. כן, כן, אני אבוא מאוחר יותר. I just met a neighbor on the road. Okay, well, I guess that's going in the episode as well. Yeah, so all those things that we stopped talking about, the government in Israel trying to take power over court, the violence in the Arabic society, do you know about that? The fact that the Israeli police leave the Arabic society to deal with the violence within her. And I'm speaking about the Israeli Arabs, yeah, the ones that are officially completely equal right Israeli civilians. They have Israeli passports and all. And officially, legally, the police have to protect them, but they do nothing for, and it's all like full of crime. And every week there is like someone being murdered. So there was a lot of noise about that before, but now no one speak about that. Yeah, I can count like many things that are put down, and we know that those people that are leaders today are coming from the show business, from the they're actors, right? Donald Trump was like they're actors. You see, this is what they know how to do, how to act, and they coming from the area of media. They know about media. They know how to control through media, and how to take the public eyes of things that need to bother us by just making sure that there will be worse thing that will bother us, like ballistic missiles and the general fear of death and uh, the ruin of everything and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's enough for this episode. Thank you, listeners, for listening. Bless us all.